Hi, my name is Andre and I'm a career counselor at Aalborg University. In this video we will be looking at LinkedIn and how you can use LinkedIn to find inspiration for if you're trying to look for opportunities. So whether it's a job, student job, an internship, maybe a project, a semester collaboration, a thesis or whatever. So there are various ways of searching LinkedIn, and in this video we will be looking at how you can do a what you could call a more broad or general search. So first of all, you need to log into LinkedIn and then you need to go to the search bar in the top here. For this video we will be using the studies in international relations as an example. So I will be searching for international, if I can spell it correctly, relations, and I use the quotes around this search to make sure that it's searching for this specific phrase and not the two words unconnected to each other. So if I don't use the quotes, it'll be searching for international and relations. So there might come profiles up and information that is only regarding one of the two words, but I want to make sure I'm searching for this exact phrase. So using the quotes. So right now LinkedIn is looking through all of the whole platform and it's searching for all of the categories. So the first page that comes up is a page that is searching the different categories that we have. So you can see the categories in the top here. You can search both for jobs, for posts, for people, schools, courses, and so on. So we only see 3 different jobs. Then it shows us some posts. Then it shows us some people and so on. So this is just a way of giving us an overview of the search that we have done. So it makes sense to look into the categories more specifically to get information. So we could try to look for people as a start here. And you can see it is finding 1.3 million people worldwide who has the term international relation in their profile. So it doesn't mean that they necessarily studied a master's or whatever within this field, but they have international relations somewhere in the profile. And we can see, just as an example, Marian here that comes up, she has international relations in her headline. And it can also, we also see current, she's an international relations director. So it's also in her description of her work and so on. We can see Aniso here is actually a Master in Development and International Relations from Aalborg. And it's in her summary that she has something with international relations. So we can't force LinkedIn to search within the specific sections of a profile, but it is searching through the whole profile. But still, we get some ideas about if you know something about international relations, no matter where that knowledge might come from, this is what kind of profile that comes up. And then we can start looking into the profile to see where are they working, what kind of jobs do they have, what kind of companies are they working at, and so on. And this is just a matter of looking into the profiles and starting to open the profiles to see where they're at. You can also make this search a bit more specific. You can search based on your connection. So if it's someone close or far away from your own network. You can search based on locations. So if you want to find people specifically in Denmark or specific regions of the country or other countries. You can also search for whether it's in a specific company. So you can see the European Commission comes up, World Economic Forum and so on. So if you're wondering, well, what kind of people are working in the European Commission that has international relations in their profile, maybe this sounds like a cool place. You can specify the search, and then we come down to search result of 7,000 people. And then we can again start to look into this and see what they're actually doing. International Relations Officer at the European Commission. So what is it actually you're doing as in this position? We can look at Matthias's profile here, and then we can see, so he's an International Relations Officer, and we can see that he's writing something about what he is actually doing in this position. So you can gain some knowledge about the labor market, what it is you are doing with this skill set, and you can also look into what is his educational background. So going back to the search, there's also a category, or we can just choose to open all filters here. You can see the categories up here, or the specific ways of specifying the search. There's a lot of more filters to add. So you can search for locations, you can search for what they are posting, both current company but also past companies, specific schools. So if you want to find people who studied at Aalborg University, you can find that, or other universities, specific profile languages, and so on. So you can make the search more broad or more specific depending on what you want to do. Let's look at some of the other categories. This was people. Of course, you can look into jobs that has international relations in the job description. See what kind of jobs, what kind of companies. This is searching for jobs in Denmark. You can also broaden the search more to look for jobs elsewhere. We can search for companies that has a company profile where international relations is a part of the description or the part of the name, maybe. Again, see what comes up, where in the world is it. And again, we can filter for a lot of different things, location, company size, and so on. It could also make sense to look into groups to see what kind of groups it might make sense to join when you want to expand your network on LinkedIn and gain knowledge. So this was based on the example that you have a degree in international relations. So this is one way of searching on the degree name or the main aspect of the degree. You could also choose another strategy that would be to search, instead of searching for the specific degree name, then instead search for a skill set within the degree. So from an employer's perspective, it's not really important whether you studied political science or international relations or what sort of degree name you have. The important part from the employer's perspective is what skill set do you have that they need. So to broaden the search or to search in a different way, instead of international relations, we can try to search for one of the keywords or one of the skill words that we have from this degree. So when you're studying international relations, you get to know quite a bit about diplomacy. So let's try to search for diplomacy and again see what comes up. And then it's just basically the same exercise all over again. So to see what posts are there on LinkedIn about diplomacy, who have been posting these things, what kind of people, what kind of companies, and so on. And then the drill just starts over. What kind of people do we have on LinkedIn who works with diplomacy? And then it's not really important if they have a degree in international relations or not. If you think diplomacy is an important topic that you are interested in, then start looking for who else is working with diplomacy. Start to get curious about this. Who are these people? Where are they working? What kind of companies? Where in the world are there more jobs about diplomacy than others? And so on. So this is one way of searching LinkedIn, using the broad search here and then using all the different categories. Remember to use all filters because you can find a lot of different interesting things. We didn't look at events. So for instance, we can see that there's a Global Business Diplomacy Forum event going on online for diplomats in Africa and so on. Also, we can find courses on the platform called LinkedIn Learning. Some of the courses you can find for free, and otherwise you will need to buy premium membership to get access to this. But just to say that you can find a lot of inspiration for what is out there. Yeah, so that was just the ending remarks. So remember the categories. Remember that you can choose to activate all filters. And then remember this way of searching either for the degree name or the main aspect of the degree, and on the other hand, searching for specific competencies, specific skills within the degree that you find most interesting. If you want to find specific alumni from your degree, then you would need to look into the alumni tool that we have other videos that takes care of. So I hope this is a help for you, and good luck with your searching.